In this video, we're going to cover just a few examples of chain rule, using chain rule to differentiate. Okay, so let's look at the first problem. We want to find y prime. So the first thing that I want you to notice is that we have to apply the power rule first. Okay, and then we're going to come to the inside and we have to take the derivative of the function on the inside as well. So regardless of what is on the inside, when I apply the power rule, we know that we drop the power. So the inside stays the same and we subtract 1, 2. Okay, so then chain rule says then I have to multiply by the derivative of the inside. So negative 15x to the 4th. Okay, so I've taken the derivative of the outside function in red and the blue function, inside function. Okay. So we don't really have any differentiation rules per se for a root, so we're going to rewrite this as a power. So I have negative 2x squared plus 1 to the 1/2. Okay, so again, regardless of what's on the inside, when we have something raised to a power, we use power rule. And then on the inside, we have to take the derivative of the inside function as well. So I have f of x, f prime of x is going to equal, so when I take the power rule, I drop the power and subtract 1, so that's a negative 1/2, times the derivative of the inside, which is going to be negative 4x. Okay, we can do some minor cleanup, algebra cleanup. So this negative exponent is going to drop to the bottom, and then 4 divided by 2, negative 4 divided by 2 would be a negative 2x over negative 2x squared plus 1 to the 1/2. So again, this is the same process. I don't really have a root rule per se, so I'm going to write it as an exponent. So again, regardless of what's on the inside, we have to use power rule, and then we're going to take the derivative of the inside. Okay, so f prime, power rule says we drop the power and subtract 1, which is going to be a negative 2/3, times the inside function, which would be the derivative of the inside function, which is negative 8x cubed. So again, a little minor cleanup. So I have 8 negative 8x cubed over 3 times negative 2x to the 4th plus 5 to the positive 2/3. Okay? Alright, so this is understanding what is inside, what is outside, and what's happening. So please remember that this is the argument. Okay? So my outside function this time is tangent. My inside function is my argument. Okay? So that means y prime. So regardless of what my argument is, when I take the derivative of tangent, that is secant squared times the derivative of my argument, which is going to be 15x squared. Okay, so this time we have a couple things happening. We have product rule and chain rule. Okay, so y prime. So this is going to be the derivative of my first term. So that would be 10x to the 4th times the second. So I didn't change anything about the second term, plus the first term, 2x to the